I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Paul Wetter. He's going to bring us up to date on some new exciting changes, SLS website, and how it will make a difference for you in your education and training. Dr. Wetter.
Thanks, Rick. Does this look like anybody in the audience? We have this tremendous amount of new information that we're being bombarded with, and we have busy practices. We've been brainstorming for about 10 years, and starting about 5 years ago, we think we came up with a solution that's going to help you and help all of us. We have journals to read, we have books to read, we have meetings to go to. There's a lot of information. How can we conquer this information? How can we be on top of it? And what can SLS do to help with this? How can we provide you with good quality information that you can access easily? It's a huge dilemma, and it's only something that's going to continue to get worse. You need information up to date, and you need it quickly. You want it to be educational. There are journal articles you need to review. There are books we need to read, annual meetings we need to go to, international meetings. I think you've seen the past couple of days that the rest of the world is really caught up with us, and in some areas, passing us a little bit. It's important not only to keep up with national things, but international things. You want a website or place you can access that's quick and easy to get to. You don't want to have to deal with passwords or places where you're locked out of or you have to fuss with. If you have 2 minutes and you need to look something up or learn something, you want to be able to get to it quickly. You want to be able to search for something. If you have a question in your mind on image-guided surgery and a specific thing, you want to be able to type that thing in and find the information very, very quickly. You want things like RSS feed and quick navigation. RSS feed is called Really Simple Syndication, and it's a way of getting text from any website and downloading into a program called an aggregator, which you can have on your cell phone or computer. And that program allows you to very quickly scan the titles of lots of things and then look at the abstracts very quickly, and then if you're interested, read the articles. For instance, I'm not an avid reader, but every day there are about 15 publications that I look at through an RSS reader. I'm obviously interested in health and technology, so I look at New York Times, Washington, both those sections, the headlines of the BBC, and a number of other publications, and I can quickly scan all of those, see what all the article titles are. If anything hits my interest on the RSS feeder, I click, see the title, see the abstract, and then if I really want more detail, I can click again and get that. And that's what an RSS feeder does. So you want those types of things that make it easy for you to scan this mountain of information and find out what's going on. And you also want social networking. Because today, there are some people, anybody in the audience use Twitter or Facebook? More and more people, especially the young surgeons and the young at heart surgeons are starting to use these social networking. So you're on rounds and you go to look something up, you can Twitter the information to all your residents, all your fellows, to your attendings, to your whole department, depending on the information or how important it is. You want to be able to do all these things very quickly. Think of how much easier your keeping up with education would be. And of course, when you go to a website and you have information, you really want it to be up to date. And you want topics by your specialty or multi-specialty. Well, today we're going to talk about a place where you can have all that. That place is SLS.org. And what I want to do is go through with you some of the things that we've done with SLS.org to provide the things that we just spoke about. SLS realized a number of years ago that we had a tremendous amount of rich content in our textbooks, in our meetings, in our journals. We have national, international meetings. And we wanted to figure out a way to not only provide you with that information in a current way, but provide all these things that we just spoke about to make it easy for you to use and easy for you to find, and have it something that's automatically updated with the latest information. This is part of our site. This is one site called our annual meeting site. It's up all year long, and it gives you information not only about this meeting, but it gives you the syllabus information and presentation information from this meeting and from many of the past meetings. It has the RSS feeder, and it's got a powerful search engine that we've developed by working with Google and using Google technology, which, as many of you know, is very, very fast and efficient, to help you search all of the SLS sites, books, and journals to get the information that you need. We've also developed something extraordinary, which is a laparoscopy scholars site. We developed some algorithms that allow you to actually click on a topic, provide you with the search that's actually more powerful than if you did an advanced search yourself. And we did the same thing for JSLS, Index Medicus Journal. And we recently added things like this, which is a social networking tab. Click on this tab. You can bring up your favorite social network, and if there's something from the annual meeting that you want to tell your colleagues about, you can either Twitter, YouTube, or whatever your favorite social network is, you decide. But this allows you to quickly email or get that information to them in a very efficient fashion. So that's sort of a format and an overview for how this works, but we have an ongoing site for our meeting that takes place every 2 years, and that's the Asian American Summit, where we bring together all the thought leaders and all the societies from the Pacific Rim to come and share their thoughts every 2 years. And this site is also up all year long. It has the syllabus material, it has presentation material, it has all the things from that meeting, which you can access through some of these powerful search engines. All our sites also have Creative Commons. Creative Commons is a copyright. It basically says that here's all the SLS information. It's there for public good. Please use it for any educational purposes, any training, anything you need. You have our permission by this Creative Commons to use this information. You just can't take all this, create your own website, and charge people for it. But basically, we want you to be able to use it. If it's something there that you need for your program or your training, please use it. We have a EuroAmerican Summit, which happens alternate every 2 years, and that also has all the same features, and all these sites linked together. It also has archives like the other meeting sites, so you can go back to a past meeting if there was a presentation, but you can also find all the things I'm talking about, you can find with the quick searches as well, and we'll show you how that works. And we're very proud this past year to have introduced our second textbook, Nezhat's History of Endoscopy, and this is a comprehensive textbook that was authored by Cameron Nezhat. The textbook is completely open access online, has all the features we just spoke about, and allows you to look up anything you need to or use any of that information about the history of endoscopy. So if you wanted to, for instance, read Chapter 1, you just click on that tab. Chapter 1 comes up. There's the full text there. There's a slide tab so you can scroll down and read the page. So it's a full textbook available for you. We also have Prevention and Management textbook available online in the same format. Again, all these are searchable, but all these work together, and I'm going to show you in a few minutes how they powerfully work together. We've worked with the ELASE and with some other groups, and we've been able to provide translations in Spanish, Chinese, and Portuguese. So pretty much we have coverage around the world, and this is open access. Any surgeons, we have a lot of interest from surgeons around the world who are now logging on, clicking the Chinese version. It says Mac only, but now it's universal, Windows or Mac. Full search capabilities. Laparoscopy Today is our online journal. It has a lot of up-to-date information about minimally invasive surgery. And again, all these sites work together, and I'll show you that in a little bit. It's got a very unique category system here called a category cloud. And what a category cloud is see some of the categories are bigger than others, and that means that there's more activity in those. So in real time, you can look at the site and say, wow, there's a lot of activity in endourology. Let's see what's going on there. Obviously, the major titles are good, but you can see also that robotics is a little bigger than bariatrics. If we had this site and looked at it 3 years ago, bariatrics would have been bigger than robotics. So in real time, you can get an idea of what the hot topics are, how things are changing, and what people are looking at. And you click on that category, and it brings up everything related to that category, all the posts. Another feature we have is a virtual exhibit hall, and here the categories are the companies that make minimally invasive surgery instruments, the people that are on our exhibit hall. So it's sort of like an exhibit hall that's there all year long and allows you to find out about the new products and things that are happening. If an organization is more active and posting more things on the site, their name appears in a bigger way, but basically all the major laparoscopy companies are part of this. They are people who have booths at our meetings, and you click on the name, and it brings you up information about them, about their products, and ways to link to their information.